Hey guys, my name is Diego Noé Aurilardila and I'm going to talk about the climate change. I think this is a really important topic to discuss because if we become conscious and we understand how our decisions impact the environment, we can make adjustments to our lifestyle in order to decrease our contribution to pollution. In this video, I'm going to give you some examples of the ways how we can do this. Also, I'm going to talk about the consequences that will occur if we do not make any change to our ways of living. Guys, I want to tell you something. We are still young, right? And we will be living in this earth for many years to come. So it is up to us to be the first generation to take care of the earth, so then we can live our lives to the fullest, and so our kids can do the same. The global warming is a topic that we cannot ignore, and as a society we participate in so many different ways to the destruction of the world, which involves, for example, driving our cars or motorcycles more than necessary, or purchasing produce manufactured in factories that emits concerningly high quantities of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, and high amounts of air travels which do the same. Also, other ways in which we impact the health of the earth is by supporting companies that destroy the forest, or by supporting companies that use large monocultures. Guys, we are already experiencing the results that our excessive emissions of greenhouse gases are having on the environment. You know that some research has shown that the polar ice caps and the glaciers are decreasing in size, and this is due to the unusual warm winter and to the increasingly hot summer. As a result, the sea level is steadily rising, and this will endanger some coastal cities with flood. This sea level not only will create or produce destruction and death, but also will contaminate the agricultural lands, aquifers, and plant life with salt and chemicals that exist due to the pollution in the ocean. Now I'm going to talk about how the pollution affects countries like Colombia and cities like Bogota. Because I live in Bogota for most of the year, and I can speak from my experience that the air quality is very poor. So sometimes I can see the thick clouds of pollution in the air, and the smoke can even block the view of the mountains that surround the city. When I'm outside in Bogota, I can smell the toxic fumes that come from Transmilenio, the trucks, the cars, the motorcycles. Now, I'm not saying that I don't like Bogota, because it's a really nice city, but Bogota, as other principal cities around the world, is facing a really big problem of traffic, and people in Bogota really need to pay attention to this because it might cause respiratory diseases. The pollution has gotten so bad in Bogota that the city government sometimes imposes a no-car day. But some statistics of the National University of Colombia has shown that on those days the pollution can even increase, and this is due to the fumes emitted by the Transmilenio buses. On that day, much more people take the public transport, which forces the company to use more buses. This shows that the biggest contributor to pollution in Bogota is Transmilenio. However, This company continues to use all buses that do not meet the international standards for carbon emissions. So now guys, I'm going to show you some images that are going to let you know how the Transmilenio buses are affecting the city. So once we truly understand this, we can start making change in our lives because we realize how important it is. The first thing that you can do is to recycle plastic and glass to compost. Another thing that you can do is to bike more often instead of driving a car, and to walk more if you are able to. This is good for you and for the planet. Another thing that you can do is to use the power of your vote to elect politicians that promote the environmentally friendly laws. And the last thing that you also can do to help the planet is to purchase reusable glass Tupperware and canvas bags. So as you can see, these solutions are really simple and do not require a big effort. And in conclusion, I think that if we all make these changes to our life, we can create a significant positive impact on the environment, and we will have a beautiful earth to live and to enjoy. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video and have learned so many different ways of how you can take care of the earth. And thank you for watching and have a nice day.